What is up, guys? This is RBT bringing you my Week 8 of the Detroit Lions franchise from Madden 13. This is the game against the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this game is ugly. Can't tell you who wins because that'll give it away. And yeah, this game is really, really ugly, and here the guys are going to take it away. I'll talk to you guys in just a second. And yeah.
The anticipation is mounting here as both sides get set for this matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions here at Ford Field.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Bill Sims. Partner, good to be with you today.
Good to be with you too, Jim. You know what we're going to see today? Two defenses that love to hit the quarterback. I'm glad I'm not playing.
One of the top receivers in the league. One of the biggest game breakers there is against the secondary that does not appear to match up on paper. How do you see it, Phil?
I know this. We talked to the wide receiver. He is so excited. He goes, I hope they play me one-on-one. I hope they give me that chance. I don't think they're that stupid. Well, you know what? I don't either. So I don't think he'll see a lot of those one-on-one confrontations. It'll be interesting to see the strategy here today.
Alright, guys, here we go. After the opening kickoff, we already have a 3rd and 16 with Matthew Stafford dropping back. Everybody's covered. There's so much open space, and I see and just run. And like I said, this game is really, really ugly. I'm not telling you who wins, but it's ugly. Just be prepared. And the very next play, 1st and 10, I'm trying to throw a curl route. I see somebody thought he was going to be open, and the corner turns around and just picks it off. Talking about ugly. And he brings it back to about the 20-yard line, 15, something like that. And on a 3rd and goal, I was going to be able to stop him and hold him to a field goal, but guy's open. My guy couldn't cover him, and they scored a touchdown. And I hit him late. That happened a lot. I don't know why, but got the ball again, 3rd and 4. And just nothing was happening for me in this game. I don't know why, but on the flip side of things, 3rd and 8, trying to stop him here, trying to get some momentum, and I get the sack, so I was going to have a pretty good field position, maybe be in line for a field goal, but then get sacked on a 3rd and 14, and just nothing. Get the ball batted down, not my fault, but here, a little bit of momentum, get a nice punt, and yeah, 2nd and 3, trying to stop them, and they get a 1st down. And on the next series, 3rd and 8, get a sack, so I'm like, yeah, I might have time to tie the game up here. But as you know, quick stop, and they get the ball back, and who knows, they might score again. And I was just stupid and tried to go for a fake punt because nothing was going my way. He about caught the ball. He about caught it, and that would have been a good play. But basically there, I just gave him 3 points, and which is a stupid move. But I mean, I was getting nothing done on offense, so I thought that'd be better than anything. But at least I held him to a field goal. I had about a minute left, but as you know, I did not get anything. I could not get anything at all going. And speaking of that, on the opening kickoff, I fumble it. So what else could be going worse for me? I thought I was going to have a minute to go down the field and cut this to a 10-7 game, and I fumble it. Not my fault. 2nd and 2, getting hit, and guy catches it. Perfect throw as he's getting pressured. It's Matt Flynn, by the way, not Russell Wilson. Don't know why. But it had pressure in his face in the 2nd and goal and get a touchdown. So it's 17-0 going into halftime, and they get the ball back. So I have to stop on a 3rd and 15. Of course, Marshawn Lynch breaks a tackle, and he gets down. It was a long run, but I got lucky. On a 3rd and 10, just heave the ball up, trying to get something going, and Nate Burleson gets the catch. So kind of got happy there. Thought I was going to be able to come back. Next play, Stovall to the right, touchdown. I'm thinking here, yeah, I'll be able to come back. So I was getting a little bit happier. 3rd and 12. If I stop him here, I have a chance to cut this to a 3-point game. And I do cut him about 1 yard, 2 yards short. So it's a 4th and 3, get the ball back. And on a 2nd and 14, there was slant pattern, which has been my best friend early on in the year. Hit Stovall for a very long gain to about the 30-yard line, about the 35 or 25-yard line, rather. And on the very next play, I see wide open is Stovall, and he gets it down to about the 3-yard line, and eventually right here on the 2nd and goal, I'll punch it in. Bailey with Javid Best. So it's now going to be a 17-14 game. Thought I was going to be able to win the game. Late in the 3rd quarter, this would have been a really big stop. But guys wide open out of the backfield, so they get a first down and gain a little bit of momentum. So I'm thinking here, it's not the worst thing in the world if they get a field goal on a 3rd and 10. And he just throws it to this guy, and I don't know how he did that, but that kind of made me mad because that was nothing I could do about that. I had the screen covered perfect on a 3rd and 2. I stop them, so they have to settle for a field goal. So I'm only down by, 6 points now, 20-14. And I'll go ahead and tell you, I don't fumble the kickoff on a 1st and 10 here. I see wide open over the middle on a curl route, Burleson. And I was running a hurry-up offense, trying to get something done. And I don't know why I threw that ball. He ran a really strange route, and I thought I was going to cut a different way. And it's basically over there. They end up getting a field goal, and I lose 23-14. I don't know what was wrong with me this game. Could not get anything going on offense at all. I don't know if it was just because the Seahawks defense was that good. This was the last play of the game. Had to heave it up. But the game's over on a quarterback kneel. Definitely the worst game I've played so far. Probably overall in Madden. Not just in this franchise and all Madden, just overall. I don't know what was wrong with me. I think I'm now 5-2. I'm not sure. I know this is my 2nd loss of the season. Don't guess it was completely a blowout, but I played terrible, as you guys probably know and can tell. Let's look at the stats here in just a second. They weren't pretty, trust me. I had more total yards of offense than them, but I had way too many turnovers. Had 4 turnovers, and that's really what screwed me over. Had the ball for 5 minutes compared to 22. That's terrible. Well, actually, it was about 6. And here's the individual stats. Once I can find them. Matthew Stafford, 13-28, 243 yards, had 2 picks, I believe. And Matt Flynn had a pretty good game, no turnovers. Only completed like 40-something% of my passes, 46%. Had 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Definitely his worst game of the season. I didn't have a chance to run the ball at all because I was behind the whole game. Calvin Johnson had like a 300-yard game before and had like 10 this game. And that's really much it. Did terrible this game, but hopefully next week I'll be better. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day. And as always, roll tide and go Sox, go Titans. I'll see you guys later.